Hey All-Stars, teachers. So we have a new God Center, yay! So I'm going to get here. We have this wonderful 3-tier shelf that we can utilize to set up the God Centers on each week. It is a rolling cart. So we will work with you guys on getting it situated where it needs to be. We do recommend that it be opposite of the TV if it is in the room where you are teaching, so that it is a separate activity that you move from TV time, Bible story time over to the God Center when it is time to do that. So as the kids, I suggest that you set it up this direction so the kids look at it from this direction as they see the throne of God, as we're talking about worship this month, and we see the creation, all of the universe that he created. So any other supplies that you want to set out on it, you are welcome to on the different steps. So in the bins down below, you will find these 3 different bins. This is the lesson bin, and any supplies you need for that particular lesson for that month will be, or for that Sunday will be in this particular bin. Of course, for worship lesson when we have the hearts in there. For this particular bin, this is any other God Center supplies that pertain to that particular God Center. So for worship, we have the dancing claws that can be used, throw them up in the air as worship. We also have these little bracelets that they can hang on to them and just worship God with those. We also have some musical instruments in the bin here that you can also utilize for that worship time. And another element that we have added to our God Center is, since this is a time that we want to focus in on the presence of God, praying to God, worshiping God, we have added prayer cards. So in these prayer card bin, we have 3 prayers, and we have a prayer for Donald Trump. And if you look on the back, they actually have the prayer for you to read and lead them. They can, if you feel like you want to do a repeat after you, you can, or you can just pray the prayer and have them bow their heads in prayer. We also have a prayer for Pastor Jim and for Pastor Joel with the prayers on the back. So utilize these as we pray for our leaders. Each week we can get them started in doing that. So like I said, this is the God Center. We have the throne of God up high, of course, and for travel's sake, we may move it down to the lower shelf later, during travel, but it'll be up at the very top. So each God Center will change from month to month, and we'll have everything that you need in the bins ready to go. And like I said, we will work with you guys on making sure we get it set up and where it needs to be. There's a lot to move between the cart and the God Center and the TV, so we'll work with you guys in getting that all done. So use the feedback forms if there's any feedback you have on this, but let's have fun with it, and wishing you guys the best. Love you guys, and have fun with this God Center, yay!